Ta-da! Coming out of the closet. That's something that I did at an early age. That's not something I did at an early age. Ta-da! Coming out of the closet. That is something that I personally did later in life, even though I knew I was gay at about 5 years old. Who knew? And everybody wonders, how can you know at 5? I don't know how I knew. I just knew. But next week is National Coming Out Day, October the 11th. So I thought I would kind of talk about that this week. Personally, my view on it is you should come out in your own time. You shouldn't be forced by your friends or anybody, or just because everybody says it's politically correct. I think that you have to come into yourself, and when it feels right for you, then you'll know it, and nobody else can tell you when that time is. I personally was about 27. I met a guy who I thought was just super gorgeous. He treated me really nice at first. Thought I was in love, and I'd always said when I met the right person that I would come out. So I married him, and I decided it was time. So I went home from work that day, and I basically went around to my brother's and my sister's house and told each one of them individually. I cried. They already knew. They was like, oh, we knew since you were a little kid. And I'm like, well, why didn't you tell me to save me all the time being in the closet? But they basically said the same thing. Do it. We knew that you would tell us when you were ready. And they've all been really accepting, and we get along really well. And they now treat my partner that I have for 12 years, love you, Matthew, like family. And to me, that's what it's all about. When you get to a stage in your life that you're comfortable with yourself and you love yourself, then you can come out. And sometimes it's going to be tough, because I've had friends who their parents didn't speak to them anymore, or every friend they had walked away. And in my opinion, if they're that kind of person, then they really weren't your friend in the first place. Anybody who loves you as you are, they're going to love you yesterday just like today, because yesterday you were in the closet, today you were out. And if they love you and everything, then they should still be there tomorrow, you know. And I guess I was really lucky. Most all of my family have been pretty accepting. I mean, I've gotten a few feedbacks from a couple of cousins who I've heard said, you know, Dean's nothing but a faggot, and that your grandma would be ashamed of you and crap like that. And that's just bull crap, and that's their own sad lives, you know. They can't accept somebody for who they are. You know, I don't care who they are, if they have money, if they have nothing. You know, to me they were always my cousins, and I really had respected them all my life until then. So I just say, learn to love yourself, come out when you're ready, and just embrace yourself and be happy and know that you're loved. And nobody can tell you who you are, only you can. And coming out is a big, huge process. And you know, if you can't handle it, there's always people out there you can talk to. Call a friend, a close friend. There's hotlines, you know. Get online, look it up. Gay hotlines, that kind of thing. But most of all, just come out wherever you are, have fun, love yourself, and I'll be back next week with some more. Leave some comments, subscribe, ask me questions, people, come on. So take care, love you. Dean Bear signing out, bye-bye.